2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, guys? Emil Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. We have got a few personals to rip. These were ordered later in the earlier in the evening. We did not have a chance to get to them. I know Eric and Jeff had both said just rip it whenever. We'll catch the replays. So that is what we are going to do now. And I'm just getting my notes done up. So this is going to be the last of it for me here tonight. Or this morning, I should say. Let's get into it and hit some heat for these guys. Let's have something fun to wake up to. We're going to start it off with Frodo Biggins. We've got Frodo, Eric, and Jeff in that order. Frodo grabbed the Signature Class Mega. Eric grabbed the Heritage Box. And then Jeff grabbed some Pokemon and some One Piece. So with that, guys, let's get right into it. Frodo! Let's go here, my guy. What's up, Zach? I am still up. We're going all-nighter style. Just finished up our Bowman 3-caser. And we got to catch up on the personals that we didn't have time to rip here this evening. So we got some early morning Sunday breaks going on now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good luck, Frodo. Who else is here with me tonight? Or this morning, I should say. We have had ourselves a blast of a day. And we are not stopping. Here we go. Here we go. I tell you what, I've been saying all night, it's not sponsored, but Sugar Free Monster, the white monster, keeping me rolling. Ah. All right. Let's go. Good luck, Frodo. Signature Class Mega. You got a Chrome Josh Newton. There is the orange-blue Isaiah Davis. We've been having fun. We've had ourselves a very fun night. Nice Jordan Love StarCast for the Packers. Nice Brock Bowers bronze. The bronze and the blue-oranges are the two retail parallels here. Brock Bowers with a bronze rookie. Next up, Trey Benson after image. Ruke on the orange-blue. Nice little dual Andre Reed, Keon Coleman. Upside down, Terrell Davis bronze. Bob Greasy, Gridiron Ambassadors. John Riggins with the bronze for the Redskins. Give me some ink. Nice Chris Carter, blue-orange for the Vikings. And that's sweet. Bo Jackson with the fluidity. These things are so cool. These acetates look so good. The Raiders with a little fluidity. Bo Jackson. There you go, Frodo. We've got a bronze. Braden Fisk. Antonio Gates. Jalen Polk, blue-orange for the Patriots. There's a Jaden Daniels rookie in there. After image rookie, Bo Nix. Jerzan Newton with the bronze. And we've got Aqua number to 225, Kalen Bullock. With the Aqua for the Texans, Theo Johnson bronze. And that is our signature mega for you, Frodo. There you go. Get everything sleeved up here. If you guys are up, let me know that you're here with me. We seriously have been going nonstop since 7 or 8 o'clock at night. It has been a wild night. It has been a wild Saturday night. All right. And that is our first box of a handful here. So the hits from that box, we'll just get a quick recap for Frodo. Jaden Daniels, base. Bo Nix after image. And out of 225, Kalen Bullock. Blue oranges, Isaiah Davis, Ruke, Chris Carter, Jalen Polk. Bronzes, Terrell Davis, John Riggins, Braden Fisk, Jerzan Newton, Theo Johnson, and the StarCast, Jordan Love. I like those acetates a lot. And then the two hits, I would say. Brock Bowers on the bronze. And I love this Bo Jackson fluidity. These are actually selling really well. I know the rookies are selling really well. And Frodo is going to wrap it up with the signature class mega. After that, we've got Eric Moore. All right, Eric, let's go. We've got this 25 Topps Heritage box. He said he needed more Heritage to sort, so we'll get you sorting, Eric. Hopefully we get you a big hit, so it's not just stuff that you have to sort. You actually get some stuff that is legit. Let's see that red ink. Let's see some red ink for Eric here. There is our empty box. I'll crack this thing open. I'm convinced that Eric doesn't actually like Heritage. He just likes making me open up all these packs. I've got a sneaky suspicion that Eric just wants me to open up all these packs. Either way. Either way, Eric. Let's do it. There we go. I was getting caught on my pinky. Alright, here we go. 2025 Topps Heritage. Let's go, Eric. Good luck, my friends. We have orange right out of the gates. That is Gleyber Torres with an orange refractor to 25. Almost forgot he was on the Tigers. 15 of 25. Gleyber Torres orange. We've got a Joe Ryan chrome. Connor Wong blue. Give me some ink here. Give me some ink here. We've got a blue sparkle Ryan Helsley. And then blue paper Walter Pennington for the Rangers. There's a chrome Reed Detmers. Followed by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the blue sparkle. Erickson Profar chrome with the Kenley Jansen blue paper. After that, we've got David Fry blue sparkle for the Guardians. Hunter Fiducia with the blue paper for the Dodgers. Nicky Lopez chrome. And Josh Rojas blue sparkle. These blue sparkles are so cool. I do dig those a lot out of Heritage. I like that you get a bunch of them. They look really good. O'Neal Cruz with the blue paper. And nice big Christmas rookie chrome for the Guardians. There's Devin Williams on a blue sparkle. And what is that? A little retro Corbin Carroll. That's kind of sweet. You don't see those too often. The 25th anniversary Corbin Carroll. I like that. Talk about Heritage. We're going throwback there. There's Trey Lipscomb on the blue paper. And chrome refractor. Nice rookie Kumar Rocker with the rookie chrome refractor. For the Rangers, Kumar will go up top. Manny Machado, blue paper for the Padres. So James Wood rookie in there. Nothing yet for ink. Oh, I think I see a relic, unfortunately. Richie Palacios, chrome. Brian Ramos, blue sparkle. And that's cool. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Vladimir Guerrero Sr., father and son, big leaguers blue. And our relic is upside down. Well, speaking of the devil, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the Clubhouse Collection relic for the Jays. And that is going to be the hit of the box for you, Eric. Vladdy on the bat slice. Ryan Jeffers with a blue sparkle. And oh, that's sick. Let's go. Ben Rice rookie black border. Don't need to worry about an auto when you hit this. So if I remember correctly, these are obviously unnumbered. I think it's a print run of 50 on the black borders. That's kind of nasty, Eric. Congratulations. Ben Rice black border rookie with a Brandon Drury rookie, or not rookie, but a refractor. Yeah, I think that makes the box right there. And upside down, we've got the foil Jackson Holiday for the Orioles. And that is going to bring us to the end. A Yuri Perez blue sparkle. And how about that? That is our Heritage box for you, Eric. Nice stuff there. Ben Rice is an awesome card. It makes me feel much better of not hitting the auto. And we'll get everything sleeved out. There's a whole bunch of Vladdy in that box. Let me get everything sleeved up. I gotta go through the backs to look for any variations that may have been hiding in there. Alright, let's go through the backs here, Eric. Looking for the smallest text ever right above the banner. This is not easy to do on the tail end of an all-nighter. My eyes are bugging out. Nothing so far. Give me an image variation or something here. And a little Rod Carew on the retro. We'll get that sleeved up. Alright, we've got nothing there, so that is going to do it for you, Eric. I'll top load up this Rod Carew. And that is going to be all, so we'll get a quick little recap for Eric. We've got the Chromes, Joe Ryan, Reed Detmers, Jurickson Profar, Nicky Lopez, Richie Palacios, Young Kenzie Noel, and a refractor, Brandon Drury. Blue Sparkles, Ryan Helsley, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., David Fry, Josh Rojas, Devin Williams, Brian Ramos, Ryan Jeffers, Yuri Perez. Blue Papers, Connor Wong, Walter Pennington, Kenley Jansen, Hunter Fiducia, O'Neal Cruz, Trey Lipscomb, Manny Machado, and the father and son, the Guerreros, with a retro, that greenback Rod Carew. On the showcase, Jackson Holiday with the foil. We've got the Corbin Carroll 25th anniversary. Clubhouse Collection Relic, the bat wood piece, the bat slice, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Cass is good in you. Kumar Rocker, rookie refractor, and Gleyber Torres, 15 of 25. Followed by Ben Rice, the black border rookie. What a beauty of a card on Ben Rice. And that is all going to Mr. Eric J. Moore. Congrats, Eric. Thanks for letting me rip for you. And we are down, guys, to our last bit of personals. Jeff Hughes has the Prismatic Evolutions surprise box, the Prismatic Evolutions ETB, and our last 2 boxes of One Piece Anime 25th Collection. I'm going to save those for the end. Let's do some Prismatic. We'll start it off with our surprise box. We'll start it off with the surprise box here. Oh, not so bad, Brian. I'm gonna finish up these boxes, and I gotta get on my way. We've got we actually are going to church at the wedding we were looking at getting married in for the first time, and we are meeting the pastor as well afterwards. So we're gonna be doing that on the tail end of a one-nighter, or tail end of an all-nighter. And we've got the Sylveon on the surprise. I dig this promo. I dig this promo. There's a Sylveon EX on the surprise box promo. And now we've got some packs. I'll get these all shipped with it for you, Eric. Or for you, Jeff. I'm going to be buzzing nice and hard off of all this Monster I've been drinking all night, so hopefully that keeps me up ready for church. All right, Jeff, let's go here. We'll fly through. We've got the Dusknoir Pokeball Holo and the Earthen Vessel Holo with the Sylveon Holo as well. There is the Great Tusk Holo, Roto Stick Reverse, and Ursaluna Holo. Give me something big here. Larry Skill with the Pokeball Holo. Followed by Furfrou Reverse and Fezandipity Holo. Diplin Reverse, Black Belts Training, and Reifert with the Full Art Trainer. There you go, Jeff. That's a cool one. That will be getting refunded, Brian. That would be getting refunded. All right. Let me top load everything up here. That is the Prismatic Surprise Box. It's like the opposite of a chargeback. The instant refund. Cassis, how much do you know about, how knowledgeable are you on One Piece? Let's get into our Prismatic ETB. Are you going to be able to help me out on these 2 boxes? Not at all? Oh, what the heck? You know, help. There is the classic Eevee promo. Love that one. Jeff made me rip my first box ever of One Piece last week, and he said I did. He said I pulled a really good card. So I guess I'm 1 for 1, so that's got to mean something, right? I don't know about that. I might challenge that. I might challenge that thought. Here we go. Prismatic ETB. Good luck, Jeff and the kids. Evie and Professor's Research Reverse with a Dust Noir Hollow. Well, at least I got you here for Pokemon, Brian. There's Dipplin and Black Belt's Training Reverse, and we're going another full art trainer. There's Mela. We've got Rifert first, and now Mela on our full arts, starting those trainers. There is Applin on a Pokeball foil. Riolu reverse, Fezandipity hollow. Glass Trumpet and Blood Moon Ursaluna reverse with the Vaporeon hollow. Ogre's Mask reverse, Slowpoke reverse, and the Jolteon hollow. There we go. Give me something. There is the Dunsparce with a Pokeball hollow. Festival of Rounds reverse, and nice Espeon hollow there. Let's see. The Treasure Tracker Ace Spec. Trainer again, Espeon reverse, and the Munkidori hollow. Looks like we got something coming up. Havenberry reverse. And how about the Jolteon EX? There we go. That is sweet. Jolteon EX out of the ETB. That's an awesome card. I love that one. Jolteon will definitely take the showcase. And the Snorlax EX right behind it, because why not? And a nice little ETB here. That'll definitely do. Bunnery reverse, Fluttermane hollow, and a Dunsparce hollow. And Jeff! That wraps us up for Pokemon, my friends. Not bad at all. Let me get all this stuff sleeved and top loaded up. I'm just going to sleeve all the reverse hollows right now while I'm here. Alright, so that's it for Pokemon, and now we have the last two boxes that we had in store. One Piece Anime 25th Collection. Get all this stuff stacked up in a pile. We'll go back through all the Pokemon once we rip the One Piece. As we get a little recap. Alright, here we go, Jeff. Here we go, Jeff. Box number 1. Trust me, I thought the same thing. I thought the exact same thing. Now, to be fair, going into the night, the plan was not to pull an all-nighter. But one thing led to another, and next thing you know, it's 6:30 in the morning. Get through all these packs. A ton of cards in each one of these boxes. There we go. Alright, here we go. One Piece box number 1. Good luck, guys. Well, we can flip through all the base. From what I remember, the bronze are all the same. There is... I'm just going to pull out the ones that look a little bit different. Yeah, they have that same kind of border. We got the foil, Ronora Zoo. That's right, I forgot we got those foils. There is Tony Chopper foil. With Arlong on a foil there. The Arlong full foil. Or hollow, I guess you can call it. There we've got Vegapunk with a foil. There is Monkey D. Luffy. And a hollow Nico Robin with the hollow Mary Go. There's a hollow Sanji and Usopp. There we've got the Mary Go hollow. With the Frankie hollow. And the full hollow Sanji and Pudding. I'll just keep getting those top loaded up top. Porcus D Ace and Namie foils. With the foil Nico Robin and the hollow Nefeltari Vivi. Nefeltari Vivi hollow. I might need Jeff to watch in with me on one of these that I rip for him and for him to tell me what's good or not. There's the hollow Tony Chopper and Buggy are the foils. There's a foil Namie. Foil Sanji and Usopp. Namie foil. And that's kind of sick. There is Enel on the full art. That looks epic, actually. Full art Enel for you, Jeff. That looks pretty epic. That'll go up top on the showcase. Everything that just looks really cool is just going to go up on the showcase here. There's foil Porcus D Ace. And Jinbi with a foil. Nico Robin and Porcus D Ace. Foils. Roronoa Zoo. And Monkey D. Luffy. Once again, we've got Don Quixote, Rosinante, and Monkey D. Garp. Foils. With like another full holo coming up. There is Sabo foil and Sengoku holo. There's Sengoku going up top. As we get towards the end of this box. That's how I feel. I feel like I need to. Stuff is actually in really good condition, too. There's Brook on a foil. And Yamoto with the full holo there. Yamoto will go up top on the showcase. And, oh, that's sick. Jewelry Bonnie. Jewelry Bonnie on the full arts holo. A whole bunch of sweet stuff. We're going to knock Sanji and Pudding. I remember seeing that in the last box that we did last week. And the holo Usopp. And that is box number 1 for you, Jeff. I feel like we got some nice stuff there. At least it looked like it to me. It looks like we got some nice stuff there. I'm going to top load the Monkey D. Luffys. Vegapunk, I know we saw that last week, so I think those are a little bit more common. And then I'll get all of these foils sleeved up. Alright, 1 box left before we call it a night. Or a morning, I guess. Depends on how you look at it. Grab a fresh pack of sleeves as well. Nothing. I'm out of here. If I stay to rip anything else, I am not going to make it to church. And I will maybe not be getting married. We've got, I don't know if I told you, Brian, I was talking about it earlier. So we're headed to the church that we're planning on getting married in today for the first time. Doing the service and then meeting the pastor afterwards. I think we're getting some like paperwork to officially like sign up to get married at this place. So actually kind of a little bit of an important morning. And you better believe I will be on time for that. think we're planning on leaving at like 8, so I got an hour and a half to kind of finish up here and get over there, get ready, and take off. We're pushing it. I'd say the all-nighter is already pushing it a little bit. I'm gonna tell Jen I can just take a nap during the service, so it's not a big deal. We'll see how she reacts to that. All right, here we go. Box number 2, Jeff. Final one. We've got Renoa, Zorro, and Marigo foils. There's the holo Yamamoto. Alright, so that's the second Yamamoto that we've gotten. So that tells me that that is not too rare. We'll keep it up there regardless. And Brooke with a foil. There's a holo Nefeltari Vivi. Same thing. That's the second one of Vivi in each box. I've got that down to a science. Trust me. Namey on the foil. Buggy foil. Namey foil and Yamamoto. That's sick. All right, so we've got, here I see a little bit of a difference. We've got the Yamamoto, the base ones, and like an alt art there is what I'm thinking. That's kind of awesome. Yamamoto on a big one there. I guess I can't say on a big one. I don't know how big it is, but it's definitely a bit more rare than the others. There's Usopp foil. Don Quixote and ooh, this one I think is sick. Monkey D. Luffy with a full art. That's really sick, actually. That's cool. Monkey D. Luffy full art, and we are gonna knock Nefeltari Vivi. That is sick. Congrats, Jeff. Congrats, Jeff. That'll play. Tony Chopper and Frankie foils with the Sanji foil. The problem I'm going to have, Brian, is the snoring. We're going to have to find a way to stop that. There's Jinbe with a foil. That's the only risk. Don Quixote foil and Sengoku on another holo. That's the base holo there of Sengoku. Second one. That's about the extent of my knowledge as well, is that Monkey D. Luffy is the dude. There's the base once again. Monkey D. Garp and Sabo foils. So something is telling me that that alternate art off the base here is pretty solid pull. That's just my intuition. I'm kind of using common deduction there. Portis D. Ace on a holo. Nico Robin are the foils, and Jewelry Bonnie. So we've got the Jewelry Bonnie base, and then the variation here. So Jewelry Bonnie staying up top. What else can we find as we get to the end of this? Tony Chopper and Trafalgar Law. Trafalgar Law Hollow. There's Sabo and Nico Robin foils. Buggy on a foil. Brooke foil. And last bit here. Rora Nora Zorro foil. Ooh, some Taco Bell breakfast. That's an interesting thought. Porcus D Ace foil. Monkey D Garp foil. And the Marigo foil with, that is epic, Enel on the hollow. That's pretty sick. All right, we're going to knock Sengoku to get Enel up top. I don't think we had any other Enels. We did not. All right, yep, that one's staying up top. And last but not least, actually, that is last but not least, Sabo on the foil, and that is our second one-piece box. There you go, Jeff. I need you to let me know if I did well again for you. I think I'm really curious to see. I'm not gonna have time to look it up. I want to look up what that Monkey D. Luffy goes for. I'm hoping that's as big as I'm kind of hoping it is. But this stuff is cool. I'm gonna have to learn some more about this stuff. I've kind of stayed off the bandwagon a bit. I think after opening these, I'm gonna have to check it out a little bit deeper than I have. And all right, Jeff, we're gonna get a quick recap in for you, and then we are gonna call it here. So first up, there is our big stack of foils sleeved up for you. Nice big stack there. We've got all these hollows. Sengoku, Trafalgar Law, Nefertari Vivi ×2, Vegapunk, and Sanji and Pudding, with 4 base Monkey D. Luffies. Then on the showcase here, we've got Arlong and the Enel, with what looks like some alt arts. There's the base Jewelry Bonnie, and then the Jewelry Bonnie alt. Yamoto. We've got the 2 base hollows, and then the alt. It's really cool. We've got Enel. And then we've got the alt Monkey D. Luffy. Kind of a sick one right there. They're all pretty sick. That's an awesome one. And then from Pokemon, all the reverse hollows and hollows all in there. We've got Pokeball hollows, Applin, Dunsparce, Dusknoir, Larry Skill, and Treasure Tracker Ace Spec. Followed by the Eevee promo, Sylveon EX from the surprise box, Rhypert and Mela full arts, Snorlax EX, and then Jolteon EX on the alt from Prismatic. And Jeff, that is going to wrap us up. Thank you as always for letting me rip for you. That guy's going to do it. We've been live all night. I have got to get a move on and get out of here. So with that, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your weekend. I know I will. And Jay is going to be ripping in the afternoon, Bone in the evening. So have fun hanging out with the Wisconsin boys. And until next time,